in most of the discussions, the definition of innovation has been restricted to include only product innovations. Whereas innovation is a much broader term and much broader sense. For an industry, even a supply chain innovation, even a delivery mechanism innovation, even an innovation which reduces their or helps them have a better route to market are equally valuable parts of innovation, which unfortunately do not find due attention in this industry academia dialogues on forging innovation alliances. So I think we also need to move beyond products when we look at innovation in these discussions. Product is of course important, but as one of my teachers used to say that even a halwai on the street can make a product. I mean, why do you need a scientist for that? There is a value that a scientist brings to the table, and we must realize that value. So hence we need to move beyond product in our discussions. The other thing is and that's a very typical example of terminology differences, is this very loose use of word novel foods or novel technologies. Now, from a regulatory sense, that means something very, very different than what a typical example of a novel food we get to see in academia. I mean, any product which is a little different from what is already existing gets termed as novel food. Whereas the sense that a novel food conveys in a regulatory terminology is something which has not even been consumed by the population, local population at least. Right. So I think that sort of cross-cultural integration of these teams is also required so that they both use the same terminology so that everybody understands it in the same way.